Powell spoke last night in the US, and if the White House and Trump could have put a list together of things they didn't want Powell to say, he said them all. The market was hoping that what the Fed would say was, we'll save you. If anything goes wrong with this tariffs war, we'll save you. Instead, I think what they said was, no, we're going to let Trump swim in his own errors. And if it all goes wrong, it's on him, it's not on us. So some of the things he said last night, he was directly asked, is there a Fed put to bail out the markets? And he had a one-word answer, no. He said the Fed is independent and refuses to be influenced by politics. We will set monetary policy based on economics without consideration of political or any other extraneous factors, making it very clear. I think the Fed are getting emboldened by the market sell down because that rather compromises Trump's economic credentials, and the more it cocks up, the better it is for them. Trump has already said he'd like to control the Fed, and the Fed should be cutting rates, and they're not doing it for him. So this is champagne time at the Fed, and I think that's what this statement was saying. They were also saying, on a more sort of boring economic front, that the economy is slowing in the first quarter compared with last year. They are data dependent. They're on hold, waiting for clearer numbers. Tariffs are pushing up inflation and pushing growth down, and tariffs are pushing the economy away from the Fed's targets. Said inflation could temporarily rise. They've sort of said that already, but up till now, the Fed was saying that tariff-induced inflation would be transitory. They are now saying it could be persistent. Short term, they say inflation expectations have moved up significantly. In other words, they're not going to be cutting rates anytime soon. The labour market's still solid, another reason not to be cutting rates anytime soon. And consumer sentiment and business confidence have fallen sharply due to trade uncertainty. In other words, the tariff policy is screwing everything up for the economy, and it's not their fault. It's Trump's.